Hey guys, welcome to the Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I'm doing a daily vibe pick a pile. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 piles. You can pick as many or as few as you like. It is entirely up to you. So without further ado, let's see what we have behind pile number 1, shall we? So we have all of these are going to be upside down. Yep. Deck's upside down. All of these cards are going to be upside down. So we have the Knight of Cups, we have the 8 of Cups, and we have the 10 of Pentacles. So with the Knight of Cups and the 8 of Cups, could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like the Knight of Cups is making an offer. They have walked away from an emotional situation which no longer served them. I think they're making an offer in a direction that is more about togetherness, more about family. I think this Knight of Cups, this Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, is actually making an offer in a direction of togetherness, family. This Knight of Cups is wanting a long-term manifestation of togetherness. There is an emotional situation that they're walking away from, and I feel that this is something that this emotional situation feels like it's a case of fear. I feel like they're walking away from fear. They're walking away from fear, which has stopped them from making an offer in the past. And walking away from maybe a fear of being alone, for those who this may apply to, and maybe a fear of being alone as well. But I feel like this Knight of Cups is walking away from an emotional situation which no longer served, or patterns of behaviour which no longer served, and is going towards this 10 of Pentacles. You know, he's looking towards the 10 of Pentacles, looking at this 8 of Cups and looking at this 10 of Pentacles. So he's definitely going in that direction. And 10 of Pentacles is ultimate manifestation, long-term manifestation. So I'm sure that this is what this Knight of Cups is after. This is what he wants, or he or she wants. But there's something that they have to leave behind first. And I feel like it's the fear of being alone. I feel like maybe this Knight of Pentacles was in a relationship this Knight of Cups was in a relationship that actually didn't serve. And that's what they're leaving behind and going towards something that does serve. And that is where the fear of being alone comes from. That's just what I'm picking up, guys. So let's see what we have here. I just absolutely love it. Merkaba. There's different, someone is seeing 2 different realities in their own life, definitely. Okay, so it says, the frequency of Merkaba supports our ability to use our consciousness to traverse into other layers of reality and dimensions. It activates our access to our Akashic inheritance, as well as merging the totality of our experiences into our present to serve our highest purpose. And I think that's exactly what somebody is doing here. They are merging the totality of the experiences here in order to manifest this 10 of Pentacles. Someone is fully understanding the level of someone's fully understanding what it is that they've been doing wrong. So someone's fully understanding what it is that doesn't serve them, and so therefore they're going towards what does. You know, simple. Sometimes, you know, you look for words and it's just one way. And this is not the right time. And I think that the 10 of Pentacles will come. I think that the 8 of Cups is something that someone has to work through first of all. And then once they've done that, then comes the 10 of Pentacles, you know. So it's not the right time for you to jump straight to your long-term manifestation. You've got to take time. You've got to take time to merge the totality of experiences, and that could take a long time. So do allow yourself the time and effort. You may want to jump from, you know, straight to the Ten of Pentacles, but you can't. You've got to go through the process of the Eight of Cups first, of leaving behind before you can get to the 10. So be patient. Be patient. Your time will come. Pile number 2. We have the Four of Cups. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Nine of Pentacles. So here, could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again. Here it looks like somebody who has deep emotion, could be single, somebody who is, there's a rejection here. There's a rejection of a possible Scorpio. This is somebody not accepting that love that the Scorpio is offering and remaining single. Somebody's rejecting the love from a possible Scorpio. Interesting. Also, it could be somebody not recognizing that a Scorpio is in love with them and they are choosing to remain single for that purpose as well. It could be that. It could be somebody contemplating their emotions. It could be someone ignoring their emotions and remaining single. So there could be someone who's not facing up to how they feel about somebody, and because they're not facing up to how they feel, they're remaining single, or they're choosing to remain single. There could be somebody who is not recognizing their own emotions in this particular situation, and because of that they will remain single because they're not recognizing, they're not acknowledging their own emotions. And also, again, as I said, it could be a rejection of a Scorpio, and somebody choosing to remain single, either the Scorpio remain single or the person who is rejecting. Or it could be a Scorpio rejecting somebody else as well. It could be that too. Really interesting. 3 different scenarios with that one. Really interesting. We have fertility. And so this is about, I think this could be definitely about someone not recognizing their emotions. And so therefore they're just going to remain single because they're not in touch. Somebody's not getting in touch with themselves and what they really feel. Number 27, fertility, and it says, the frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new, grander expression of ourselves. And this is what has to grow from your consciousness. Emotion. You need emotion to grow from your consciousness so that you can be a new, grander expression of yourself. So this Four of Cups energy needs to be something that needs to be worked on. And we have yes. So you need to definitely look at this Four of Cups energy and whether you are denying yourself happiness or denying yourself the depth of emotion that you deserve to feel. Think about it. It's about bringing things into consciousness, grander expression of self. And you have an unequivocal yes. This is a yes, no holds barred. Yes, go for it. Interesting. Allow yourself to feel. It's not going to take anything away from you. Okay, pile number 3. That's really interesting. Really interesting. Wow. Wow. We have the Five of Cups, we have the Three of Swords, and we have the Death card. So who picked pile number 3 is feeling in a pretty bad way. Wow. Okay. Lack, loss, disappointment, heartbreak, death and rebirth. So here, someone's feeling pretty bad. I like to bring a positive. There's going to be something reborn out of this. There's going to be a rebirth. Something has quite obviously come to an end here. with the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords, something's quite obviously come to an end. But there's going to be something, with all endings are new beginnings. And the Death card is death and rebirth. It's not just death, it's not just the ending and nothing happens after that. The sun rises in the horizon, on the horizon. And so remember that nothing lasts forever. And in terms of feelings, hopefully, you know, a happy relationship does last forever, or for whatever, forever. However, forever is as long as. But I mean that, you know, quite often feelings don't last forever. If we are, especially bad feelings, if we are feeling bad about something, it doesn't stay with us forever unless we make it, unless we wake up and remind ourselves of it every day and refuse to kind of move on from it. If we keep it within our vibration all the time, then it can last forever and it can affect you in a terrible way. But with this Death card, it seems like somebody is not going to allow it to last forever. And because of that, there will be a rebirth on the horizon. So remember, with the Five of Cups, you're in a better position than you think you are. You are in a better position. You do have 2 cups here. So without focusing on what's been spilt, the disappointment, the heartbreak, the communication, the harsh communication that could have caused some disappointment here or heartbreak, focus on the cups that you do have. There's emotion left here in this situation. And there's also a change and transformation. And so maybe there is going to be a change in, you know, you can change your perception of the situation. Even though on the surface that's how it may seem. You have some emotion left here. You have some love left there. So use that love for yourself if necessary to bring yourself back with those 2 cups. Someone is feeling in a bad way. But remember, with the Death card, is change and transformation. Bring your consciousness level way up. So we have number 17, and it says, the frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all of the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. And that's exactly what you've got to do here with this Five of Cups energy. Include all of the multidimensional aspects. So you have those 3 cups that have been spilt over, but you also have those 2 cups. And that in itself is a multidimensional aspect. And so you need to merge this. You need to merge this so that you can include it in your reality and have your brand new beginning. Change your state of consciousness, and it has recovery, and that's exactly what this Death card is about. After this feeling terrible and feeling in a bad way, your consciousness will allow you to recover much quicker from this situation and not be caught up in it for such a long time and just caught, stuck is the word I'm looking for, just not stuck. Okay, so pile number 4, we have the 4 of Wands. Oh yeah, look, that one wasn't upside down. That's strange, isn't it? It wasn't in reverse. And neither was a King of Cups. How strange is that? That deck must be mixed up then. The 4 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and I don't read reversals anyway. And the Queen of Wands. Ooh, so Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries energy here. Very strong fire energy. Stability, battle, weariness, but taking action. Taking action. Being charismatic. I just absolutely love this deck. I'm so going to buy another one of these, but the bigger version. I do like the pocket edition though. They're cute. I like a small set of cards. Okay, so stability. Someone's battle weary when it comes to their home. Someone is feeling battle weary when it comes to their home or stability. The way he's looking at this. Someone's trying to rebuild something here, I feel. And I feel that every time they're trying to rebuild it, it feels like their home is built on sand. And every time they're trying to rebuild their stability within the home, it crumbles. There's something that's not Right. And so with this Queen of Cups energy, Queen of Wands energy, it's very much about building a stable foundation. There has to be a stable foundation. And with the Queen of Wands, that's what that is. The Queen of Wands is very stable. There's some spiritual knowledge that needs to come into this here. There's some kind of knowledge that has to be understood. There's a deeper knowledge that has to be understood about the depth of the situation in order for this castle to remain, in order for their stability to remain. They have to, because this person was not giving up. They're worn out, but they're not giving up. They have conviction and perseverance. They're not giving up. And this is where the Queen of Wands comes in. Because they're taking now more of an authoritative approach to this. Maybe their approach to building this stability that kept crumbling was not very authoritative. And I think now they're taking a very authoritative approach to it. This is all about action. This is all about passion as well. So putting action and passion into something and doing it like a boss, so that it sticks and it stays. Okay. Okay. We have delight. Number 19, and it says, the frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. Bring your passion, your authority, and your action into it, into this, and your stability will be absolutely fine. And it says peaceful resolution, and that's what I'm saying. There's something to do with stability of the home that keeps crumbling. It may not physically be that as the home is built on sand, you know, that's just a metaphor. But there's something that someone keeps trying to do and it's not working. But take an authoritative approach, put passion in it, and there will be a peaceful, and have delight, and there will be a peaceful resolution. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so that is all I have for you guys. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Stay well, stay well, stay well. Many blessings to you. See you again soon.